All right, y'all. My bad, y'all, man. My bad, y'all. I had the kids, man. The kids. I had to step away and just get him quick little, man, because they gonna be all right. They gonna be all right. Just they gotta get right. They gotta get right. Discipline is a must. Discipline is a must. And unnecessary bickerments between brothers is not gonna be tolerated in this motherfucking house. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We back. We back. We back. The kids, bro. The kids. The kids. The kids. We back though. We back. 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 Back in this thing like cook cracking this thing. Back in this thing, a thing, a thing, thing, a thing, a thing, thing, a thing, a thing, like cook cracking this thing, a thing, a thing, thing, a thing, a thing, thing, a thing, a thing. You finna jump into this next story though, y'all. What's the deal, man? At the world, Theodore. What's the deal? Reg Dog King Troll, man. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back, forth and forth, back, forth and forth. Gotta stay the course when we back and forth. So back and forth to stay the course, of course, my horse. Back and forth to stay the course, of course, my horse. You feel me? All right. But we finna get back into this, man. These niggas in there fighting and kick the internet cord out. That shit pissed me off, bro. I'm not even gonna front. That shit low key made me mad. You niggas in there fighting and bullshitting, having arguments with each other, fuck around and kick the internet cord out and all that kind of shit. Like, bro, don't be in here tearing up my house because y'all niggas is going through whatever the hell y'all going through on some little fucking bitch ass shit. Like, I don't be wanting to hear that shit, bro. Amongst my sons, I don't be wanting to hear that shit, my nigga. Like, I really don't. That shit low key pissed me off. I ain't even gonna front. Parent moment, that shit low key pissed me off, bro. Like, the niggas going back and forth doing whatever the fuck it is they doing. Y'all fighting and all that kind of stuff, and then kicking the internet cord out and all that, bro. Like, what y'all doing, bro? Sit down somewhere before I make y'all put on gloves and get down with me. What the hell? Y'all want to fight somebody? Fight me. You feel me? How about that? Y'all so turned up? Come fight me. Put some gloves on. Y'all get cracking all the way. But we finna jump back into this, man. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. That pissed me off. You feel me? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What, Reg Dog? What? I slide on them little niggas. What, nigga? I slide right on them little niggas. What, nigga? Yes, bro. I got boys. Yes, nigga. Flacco on Doctor. Now my you killing me. Theodore's funny as hell. Nigga, I slide on them niggas like a motherfucking playground, nigga. Stop playing with me. Slide on them niggas like a flip flop, nigga. Slide on a nigga like a flip flop. I swear I will. I slide on my kids like a fucking Gucci slide, nigga, like a Gucci slipper. Slide on your dumb ass. Don't do no stuff. Flacco got enough fat on him to get every chick in the country a BBL. You niggas are sick, bro. All right, let me see. Hey, out of control click, like bro, like low key, I had to trip, bro. Like low key, I had to turn up on them. That's really what happened. I low key turn up on their asses real quick, like man. But it's all good. It's all good. Let me get into this next story, man. Let me get into this next story. Let me get into this next story. Next story. Next story. Next story. Next story. Next story, man. We get into Wack 100. Let me see. Wack 100 setting up Rucci with the flu flam. Let me see. Boom. All right. We're trapping the TNN, trapping this network, trapping this thing, back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing, man. Trapping this thing is back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing, trap back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing. Hit that subscription button, become part of the Rich Trapper Mafia, hit that notification bell at the top. Hit also tapped in for the latest and the greatest of what we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, though. You can't get nobody's college, though, big dog. Tap in with the tap in when you tapping all the way in, man. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. So all this good content, man. Like, comment, subscribe for all this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, some knowledge you can't get in college. Make sure you hit that description button. Hit that description button and become a part of this new page we got going on, man. So follow the new page and get back into that. If you ain't got back into that, man, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe, man, for all this good content, man, good news you can use. Make sure you tap in with that. We finna jump into this content. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, like I keep saying. We got Munchie B sitting down with Inglewood Rucci. Shout out to Munchie B. Shout out to Rucci. Talking about Wack 100 trying to flu flam Rucci behind his manager's back. Let's get into this content. Let's go.
Clips go viral too, so you feel what I'm saying? You just post your clips on there, but you gotta have the right captions and shit. Like,
yeah, the captions are
yeah. So, and that shit make a lot of people like that For You shit. Like, I got the shit popping on my shit all damn day, and it be like, damn, this shit real. Like, the algorithm is real. I don't trust that phone shit though, cause you be talking about something and you be it on your phone. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, hold on. I was about to end this shit. Hold on. This is what I gotta ask, because then it came up. He had this conversation with me before, then I heard him on that dumbass Clubhouse shit, and he Wack 100.
Exactly, Mr. Monk.
Hey, they always say, well, it's a son of Crip, and they the homie tripping. I don't think nobody ever tripped on him signing no Crip, because I like Blueface.
I've never heard anybody ever say, like, I'm a blood and I'm mad at Wack 100 for signing the Crip. I've never heard anybody say that. I've heard Wack say it, but Wack says a lot of things that we all know are blatant lies. I've never in private or public conversation with my blood homies and all that kind of stuff, I've never heard them say, hey, I hate Wack 100 because he signed a Crip. Like, I've never heard anybody say that. Never.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Blueface hard as a motherfucker. Like, I don't think nobody was, like...
Nobody cared about that.
Nobody cared about that. I think when he approached me, I was just...
Right, that's what I was getting at. So he say, you know what I'm saying, I try to reach out to homies, you know what I'm saying? I reached out to Rucci, you know, so I wanted to sign Rucci.
He didn't...
But when the nigga over there in his hood told him, no, what
they didn't tell me,
yo. Did nobody in his hood tell him that? I can't imagine nobody... Like,
yeah. So this what happened. And he hit me up, but he hit me up on some, like, he knew me, like, some big homie shit.
Just because y'all both from Piru, he think...
Yeah, and he talking about he know my dad, and I'm, like, his nephew and shit like that. And it was kind of like, all right, well, we can have a meeting. Let's sit down with my managers. Oh, we don't need your managers. Nah, that's who do my business. I'm not doing no business with...
Rucci seen the flu flam off the rip. You tried to sit down like, I knew your dad, you my nephew, blah, blah, blah. Rucci like, I ain't never seen you at Christmas. What? I'd have been to thousands of Thanksgiving dinners, brother. I ain't never seen you at one of them. What are you talking about? What?
Out there.
The Bloods in the chat say, as a B-dog, none of us ever cared who Wack signed. There it is. The Bloods are spoken.
You feel what I'm saying? So if we doing business and I need to, you feel what I'm saying? I just said that, like I just said that in the song I just released with the homie Hito. Shout out Hito from Braille. I was up 100 when Wack 100 tried to sign me. Like I was having shit around that time. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like still having it, but I was like that was like in a prime. So I was getting money every day. I'm like, I'm on the road. I'm doing my own thing. You feel what I'm saying? So when you approach me with I'm trying to sign you to Cash Money West, and it was kind of like, hey, I got something going right now. But if we could figure out how to do a partnership and, you know, make money off of this shit, I don't have no problem with plugging you in. But once you're trying to plug this out, then it's like, you're trying to take my manager.
Yeah, Rucci, like, I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem putting you in, but you can't pull somebody out. You can't input you and disconnect that. Like, come on, bro, that's not loyal. Shout out to Rucci for saying loyal to his people.
When you talk about, I don't do business behind my manager's back.
Loyal.
I don't do that, bro. When I was broke, them the niggas who put a chain on my neck. Like, them the niggas who paid for my studio time. Like, shout out to the Holiday, back in company. Them niggas who did that for me when Sean left. I'm not doing nothing behind their back. If we doing anything, we all getting our percentages and we getting money at the end of the day. I feel like it shouldn't be no problem with that. But once you try to cancel people out, then I know you greedy now. You feel me? I'm not greedy. I've been getting to the bag my whole life. Like, I'm not greedy, bro. Like, I'm fine with just doing deals and, you feel what I'm saying, everybody getting what they supposed to get out of the deal.
Everybody eat.
But once you talking about, oh, I think we should do this deal behind his back.
Once you start cutting people out, man, it becomes problematic. Once you start telling one lie, they cover two lie, they cover red lie, they cover blue lie, it all becomes problematic.
Don't you? That was the shit with Wack, and I just couldn't go. I couldn't do no business behind my manager's back with Wack.
I F with your management too, though. So
yeah,
salute, bro.
Yeah, so when that happened, I was just like, nah, I can't do it, and there was no hard feelings because I'm still a fan of this music shit, bro. Mm-hmm. So even when the Cash Money West shit came out and he signed Blueface and he signed Savvy Third, I was like, okay, that's what's up. That's a good look. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it might have been a look for me, but it's a good look for other niggas. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I wasn't tripping on for that. I was never tripping on him neither. But like, I feel like he got the wrong direction on a lot of shit sometimes, and he's got to understand niggas ain't own what he own. Everybody just ain't gonna.
Everybody not on the Flu Flammery. Everybody not on the skullduggery. Everybody not on the larceny. Everybody not on the blatant lies and the malice and the overall BS that Wack is on.
Because you Wack 100 and you got Birdman to co-sign.
Right.
Come on, bro. And like
that's a nice way of saying though. Nobody care about that shit.
Like shit. I mean, if you want to blame it on the hood, yeah, it's real wax from where I'm from. They still real wax, like, you feel me? So yeah. I mean, we want to take it there, we can take it there too. But it's like that's why I always ain't own what he own. Everybody just ain't gonna fuck with you because you Wack 100 and you got Birdman to co-sign. Right. Come on, bro. And like I said, like shit. I mean, if you want to blame it on the hood, yeah, it's real wax from where I'm from. And they still real wax, like, you feel me? So yeah. I mean, we want to take it there, we can take it there too. But it's like that's why I always just be in my own bubble because I don't need no confrontation. Right. I don't even need no future in my head was, if I sign a Wack, then this, you feel me? I don't need that. If I have any bad thoughts about anything, I'm booed. Even when I'm out somewhere, if I have a bad thought about something, I leave.
Follow your instincts.
Yeah, I don't give a, like, come on, bro. Like, it's about me at the end of the day, like, and it's about me keeping it real even when nobody looking, bro. Straight up. I always tell people that.
And that's it right there, keeping it real even when nobody's looking.
When nobody looking.
I respect that. That's loyalty, bro. Yeah. That's loyalty, man. That's one of the best character traits a person can have.
Yeah.
Very true, very true, very true. Much respect to Rucci for that last statement. We up out into the next one, man. Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We gone. Right down to the left. Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We gone. Hey, what Rucci just said was some real shit. With some real shit. You got to be loyal even when nobody's looking. It's a lot of people who, when that camera cut off, the loyalty cut off right with them. It's a lot of niggas who, when that camera cut off, their loyalty cut off right with them. Hold on, y'all. We finna go into Diddy's victim. She finna speak out. The woman who Diddy shot in the face. Bet y'all to know Diddy shot a woman in the face. Let me see. I kind of want to hear that one more time, though. Let me see this one more time. Play it back one more time.
It's like your clips go viral too, so you feel what I'm saying? You just post your clips on there, but you gotta have the right captions and shit. Like,
yeah, the captions are everything.
Yeah, so and that shit make a lot of people like that For You shit. Like, I got shit popping on my shit all damn day, and it be like, damn, this shit real. Like the algorithm, it's real. I don't trust that phone shit though, cause nigga be talking about something and you be it on your phone. I'm like, what the?
Hey, hold on. I was about to end this shit. Hold on. This is what I gotta ask, cause then it came up. He had this conversation with me before, then I heard him on that dumbass clubhouse shit, and he Wack 100 always say, hey, they always say, well, a son of Crip, and they the homie tripping like that. I don't think nobody ever tripped on him signing on Crip, because I like Blueface.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, Blueface hard as a motherfucker. Like, I don't think nobody was, like...
Nobody cared about that.
Nobody cared about that. I think when he approached me, I was just...
Right, that's what I was getting at. So he say, you know what I'm saying, I try to reach out to homies, you know what I'm saying, I reached out to Rucci, you know, so I wanted to sign Rucci.
He didn't...
But when the nigga over there in his hood told him, no, don't work
around. They didn't tell me,
did nobody in this hood tell him that? I can't imagine nobody
Like, yeah. So this what happened. And he hit me up, but he hit me up on some, like, he knew me, like some big homie shit.
Just because y'all both from Piru, he think.
Yeah, and he talking about he know my dad, and I'm like his nephew and shit like that. And it was kind of like, all right, well, we can have a meeting. Let's sit down with my managers. Oh, we don't need your managers. Nah, that's who do my business. I'm not doing no business without them. You feel what I'm saying? So if we doing business, and I need to, you feel what I'm saying? I just said that, like I just said that in the song I just released with the homie Hito. Shout out Hito from Braille. I was up 100 when Wack 100 tried to sign me. Like I was having shit around that time. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like still having it, but I was like that was like in a prime. So I was getting money every day. I'm on the road. I'm doing my own thing. You feel what I'm saying? So when you approach me with I'm trying to sign you to Cash Money West, and it was kind of like, hey, I got something going right now. But if we could figure out how to do a partnership and, make money off of this shit, I don't have no problem with plugging you in. But once you're trying to plug this out, then it's like, you're trying to take my managers out and literally talk about, I don't do business behind my manager's back. Loyal. I don't do that, bro. Them niggas, when I was broke, them the niggas who put a chain on my neck. Like, them the niggas who paid for my studio time. Like, shout out to a Holiday, Mac and Company. Them niggas who did that for me when Sean left. I'm not doing nothing behind their back. If we doing anything, we all getting our percentages and we getting money at the end of the day. I feel like it shouldn't be no problem with that. But once you try to cancel people out, then I know you greedy now. You feel me? I'm not greedy. I've been getting to the bag my whole life. Like, I'm not greedy, bro. Like, I'm fine with just doing deals and, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody getting what they supposed to get out of the deal. Everybody eat. But once you talking about, I think we should do this deal behind his back. Don't you? That was the shit with Wack, and I just couldn't do no business behind my manager's back with Wack. I F with y'all management too, though. So yeah, salute, bro. Yeah, so when that happened, I was just like, I can't do it, and there was no hard feelings because I'm still a fan of this music shit, bro. So even when the Cash Money West shit came out and he signed Blueface and he signed Savvy Third, I was like, okay, that's what's up. That's a good look. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it might have been a look for me, but it's a good look for other niggas. You feel me? So I wasn't tripping on for that. I was never tripping on him neither. But, like, I feel like he got the wrong direction on a lot of shit sometimes, and he's got to understand niggas ain't own what he own. Everybody just ain't gonna fuck with you because you Wack 100 and you got Birdman to co-sign you. Right. Come on, bro. Okay. And like I said, like, shit, I mean, if you want to blame it on the hood, yeah, it's real wax from where I'm from. And they still real wax. Like, you feel me? So, yeah. I mean, if we want to take it there, we can take it there too. But it's like, that's why I always just be in my own bubble because I don't need no confrontation. Right. I don't even need no future in my head was, if I find a whack, then this nigga, you feel me? I don't need nothing. If I have any bad thoughts about anything, I'm booed. Even when I'm out somewhere, if I have a bad thought about something, I leave. Follow your instincts. Yeah, I don't give a, like, come on, bro. Like, it's about me at the end of the day, like, and it's about me keeping it real even when nobody looking, bro. Straight up. I always tell people that I keep it real when nobody looking. I respect that. That's loyalty, bro. Yeah. That's loyalty, man. That's one of the best character traits a person could have. Yeah.
All right. Did y'all see Big Hit at that Harry Potter short? Nah, Mr. Monk, send it to me. Let me see. All right, we finna get into this next story, man. Do y'all want to hear about what's the deal, Junior? We got two more stories. We got Puffy's victim speaking out, and then we got that dude Chill from 16 to Life going big on Dubs. You feel me? Matter of fact, I kind of want to hear about that. We're getting into the Puffy story after that. 16 to Life. I don't know if y'all know who 16 to Life is. It's a dude named Chill. He's from Banning, California. I think he did like 24 years on a life sentence or something like that. He a Crip from Banning. I think yeah, he a Crip from Banning, California, Riverside County, and he got something to say about Dubs making them racial comments towards blacks. So I actually want to get into that. Let me see. Shoot. Hey, random. It's some killers that come out of Banning, California, bro. I learned that when I was locked up in Riverside. The niggas in Banning, because they don't got shit to do. They just fight, fucking get high. The niggas be dropping shit out there. In Banning, random. In Banning, them niggas be dropping shit out there. It's nothing to do out there. Them niggas just be out there catching shit. And every time niggas from Banning used to hit the jail, all them niggas had a hot one. Every time. Every time. And them niggas just ain't shit to do in Banning. You feel me? Oh, this is cartoon. OG, what's up with you, man? Just a heads up, I am on live. Say what's up.
I had a question to ask you.
What's up?
You wouldn't happen to have
I do not, but I might be able to get it though. Let me call around because you know I got some people on that side. I'll probably get it. Let me see. I got you. All right, peace. Hey, it's crazy. Cartoon one. Let me see. Hold on. It's crazy. We finna jump into this content. Let me see. Hold on. I'm sure I can get it. All right, bad. My bad. We finna get into this content though. We finna get into this content. My bad. All right, we finna get into this. My fault. Damn, was I not recording this whole time? I'm glad I didn't hit that record button because I've been flu flame. My bad. Tan Khaki Pants is texting me. Oh, that's stupid. My Tan Khaki Pants, man. She be sending me all kind of shit. This nigga here, boy. But they ain't gonna say focus. How? All right. Video. We're trapping somebody in 10 and Trap News Network. Back in the same. Like, cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though, you can't get in nobody's collar. G-toe. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe for all this good content we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network, man. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. Like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you hit that good describe button. Make sure you hit that good describe button, good describe button. Make sure you get into that. Oh, my bad. Make sure you hit that good subscribe button. Hit that description button. Find the new page. Page 10 if you ain't found that new page. Make sure you get into the new page if you ain't got into the new page, man. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. We finna jump into this Kantiana, man. We got my man Chill from 16 to Life over there hollering at Dubs about what he got going on, talking about black people, man. That's over on the prison side of the YouTube space, man. They got a whole prison side. You got 16 to Life. You got Cartoon. You got Dubs. You got Gunners Collective, that one prison guard. You got Banky Pound, Damian Porter. I'm not sure who else sells prison stories, so please don't get upset with me if I didn't mention you. If it didn't send them to me, because I'll be listening like all of them. That one prison guard, I don't know if I said him, but if I did, I'm saying it's twice. So yeah, they be having their issues, but it get real political because a lot of them dudes have done double digit, 20 years and better into the California prison system, or just come from California gang banging or whatever. It's political, bro. Long story short, though. Dubs got a situation going on. Let's see what 16 to Life got to say about Dubs. You feel me? This is Chill's channel, 16 to Life. And like I said, he's from Banning, California.
I'm going to reiterate it and say it again. It's time for Dubs to stop talking about black people. Or not. Which is basically what I'm saying is, it is his freedom. It is his right. I'm not saying that he should. I'm saying that it's time for him to stop talking about black people or not. So on this particular video, you guys, since I am a content creator, what I'm doing in this video, I am doing the YouTube thing. I am just making content that I think people may be attracted to, right? Like I say, it's time for him to stop talking about black people or not.
My bad.
It's his right. He has every right to say as he pleases. Who am I to try to rob Dubs of his First Amendment right? Freedom of speech, right? I will say this, right? As a content creator, as a person who has been doing YouTube for 3.5, 4 years, somewhere around there, my channel has been viewed relatively well. You know, I definitely exceeded my expectations when I started doing YouTube. When I started doing YouTube, I just wanted to get 300 subscribers. I'm well over 12 million combined views, right? And so I say all that to say, not braggingly, but to say by now I have a pretty good idea and a pretty good concept of when I title a video, how well it may potentially do, what topics do better than others, and the response I'm gonna get in some of my videos, right? So today I happened to see a video by Dubs, and it says something about content creators dominating black culture or something like that. And in my humble opinion, this video was made because of his displeasure of a video he done not too long ago where he reacted to a black dude saying that
For those y'all who don't know, Dubs is, I'm not sure if Dubs is a current Southsider or a former Southsider. I do know this though. I know that Dubs made a video alluding to the fact that black people are afraid of Mexicans within the jail system. And the dude who made the comment was actually talking about doing time in the feds, and Dubs stretched it and twisted and made it about blacks in California.
Of Mexicans in federal prisons, right? And so, like I said, Dubs has done YouTube for quite a while as well, right? And Dubs has done a considerable amount of time in prison, just like myself. I believe 24 years as well, right? So by me being in prison as well, and have an understanding of when you have the separation of groups, when you have the different ideologies at certain times, and sometimes people in prison will leave prison and they will come home, and sometimes these ideologies never escape them, right? I'm not saying that's what's happening with Dubs. What I'm saying is, when I make a video having this in mind, sometimes I believe it's up to me to discern what I will and what I will not put in my video, because at the end of the day, the responsibility of accountability is going to fall on me. Even if I happen to interview a person.
And that's a big thing that a lot of people on YouTube want to stay away from. People allow others to come onto their platforms and say crazy things and say reckless things, and then they hide behind, oh, well, I can't control what he was going to say. I can't control this. I can't control that. I didn't know. But it has to be what did he say? Hold on, let me make sure I say this.
What I'm saying is, when I make a video having this in mind, sometimes I believe it's up to me to discern what I will and what I will not put in my video, because at the end of the day, the responsibility of accountability.
That's what he said. The responsibility of accountability. So a lot of these dudes will allow people to come onto their platforms and come onto their channels and say these outlandish things and these crazy things because they're enjoying the shock value and they're enjoying the numbers and the revenue that it comes in with the monetization, because these people have come onto their platforms and said these crazy things. But when it comes time to being accountable for something that your guest said, then it's, oh, well, I can't control what he said. I can't control what he said. That's a cop-out. And I think that's some 304-ish. I think that's very 304-y.
It's going to fall on me. Even if I happen to interview a person, right? And I have done this in the past. I will interview a person. That person will say something, and if I believe it's not true, I have to think long and hard before I include that in my video, because at the end of the day, even though he may have said it, I'm still going to be held accountable by some people for even putting something on my channel that they feel, the people who don't like what this person said, they feel that it is untrue, right? if I have a person, right, who comes up here and I'm interviewing him and he says something about fluorescent people that I disagree with, once again, I have to think long.
He said fluorescent people. He's talking about the LGBTQ community. This nigga said fluorescent people. Fluorescent people is crazy, bro. Fluorescent, that's barnacles. That right there is barnacle.
Long and hard if I should even include that into the video, because I know there's going to be at least some amount of backlash. At the start of that video, Dub says he knows that there are going to be some black people who is going to be upset with him because of what this black man says. Let me insert a small clip from what Dub said today in his recent video. Check this out.
One of them's platform is to expose black men. Expose black rappers, black men.
We speak up for ourselves in all kinds of ways. I don't want the pill. Nope, I don't want.
For violence. What happens when they expose these men? And the black community is okay with this. Someone from outside of their community exposing their own. That's that family's business.
He's saying basically that if a black person is saying something negative about black people in general, it's black people's business or not to expose that person. Not another race's responsibility to expose that person or shed light on what that person has just said, revealed, so on and so forth. But like I love to say a lot of times in my videos, if you let people talk long enough and they really are not rooted in the foundations and what they're speaking of, it's going to come out. Because this is exactly what Dub's just done 2 or 3 days ago when he gave light and when he exposed that black dude for saying that other blacks were scared. Now, he goes on in that video to say that he disagrees with blacks being extremely scared or scared at all of Mexicans. But me personally, I didn't understand that. Why are you going to give motion? Why are you going to give legs and put something out there that you yourself disagree with, right? Let me give you guys an example. There has been several times, I want to say at least 5 to 7 times, right, where Mexicans have sent me videos of Mexicans talking disparagingly and saying negative things about other Mexican YouTubers, questioning their standings and if they're good or not.
Caught
so
not doing his job, but that's okay.
I didn't feel that was my business. And even if I felt that it was not true, why especially then would I react to it? Why would I react to something? And just to say that, oh, I don't believe it's true. Me personally, my get down, I'm not going to give that stuff motion. I'm not going to react to it. I'm not going to get into it because it's...
And that's real. That's the same thing when dudes allow people to come onto their platforms and they give them interviews and they just tell blatant lies and blatant untruths and just blatant flam, skullduggery and larceny, and they don't even be like, bro, you're lying. They go on the platform and say the sky is green, orange, and purple, and they won't even, the dude who platform it is won't even be like, bro, why are you telling a stupid lie like that? They'll just be like, oh, okay, yeah, because it's all for the clicks, it's all for the views, it's all for the hope that this is the clip that goes viral. So you allow somebody to just come and say whatever and absolute nonsense with the hope that something goes viral.
Not my business. I have got many requests to give my opinion on things concerning the Nipsey Hussle shooting, so on and so forth, right? Now, that's something that I know you have many people emotionally involved in that. I'm not from Rolling 60s. That's not my area. That's not my section. I'm not going to get into that. You know, now, once that dude was convicted, I did a video about him being convicted, but I'm not just to get into the particulars of what went on and what allegedly happened and this and that, because people are emotionally attached to that, and I'm not going to get into that, right? So I noticed that sometimes during Dubs' videos, he will not mention certain prison organizations, right? Regardless of race, whether they're white, black, so on and so forth. But I will mention them for clarification, and I don't have a problem mentioning them in my video, right? He'll say there's a black blood group with the 3 letters. He's talking about the UBN, the United Blood Nation, which is a prison group, right? So, if he mentions the other group, the BLs, he'll say, that blood group with the 2 letters. Anybody that's been to prison, of course, knows exactly what he's talking about, right? And so, my point of saying this is he sticks to a certain amount of prison protocol in his videos, right? So, but it seems as if he's sticking to prison protocol when it is convenient, right? Because we also have another protocol.
Now, excuse me, that's very true. A lot of things that Dubs does is at the convenience and the benefit of making himself and his race look a certain type of way. I'll say that.
In prison of quote unquote not getting into the business of other races. So a black person saying something about other black people, if you're sticking to prison protocol, that's quote unquote black business. Let me clarify and make this straight, right? I don't know if you guys pretty sure you guys have paid attention by now. I'm free, man. To hell with that prison shit. I don't care about that stuff. I'm not just to bring those.
That's also interesting when people try to speak politically and you know, try to politic and act like, you know, it's this and it's that as far as prison, and you on the streets, bro. If you're on the streets, be on the streets. If you want to go back and politic and be a politician and be hard on the yard and you know what I'm saying, the toughest one busting the spread and all that kind of stuff, that's cool. Just go to jail. You don't have to, you know, invoke your prison rules or your prison thoughts or anything like that on us in the streets. Just go to jail, be in prison, and you can politic as hard as you want to politic.
Prison protocols and procedures and all that stuff. I'm not just to bring that home with me. Why would I continue to indulge and dib and dab, step in and out of a ideology that sent me to prison, right? So I don't care. I believe a person should, and he does have the right to speak about anything that he wants to speak about on his YouTube channel or whatever, whether being he's black, white, Mexican, or whatever, right? So I have several times, right? I may mention something that's speaking about a Mexican or whatever, and I have got the same comments in my channel. Hey, chill, don't talk about Mexicans, stick to your black politics. And a lot of times it's negative stuff, it's negative responses or whatever, right? But my response is when the NBC News or the Fox News or whoever may do something about Mexicans, I'm sure the Mexicans don't call down there and complain to the station. When Fox News, ABC, NBC, or wherever, they do something about blacks, I'm sure the blacks don't call down there and say, hey, you know, Connie Chung, you're not black, don't talk about blacks. Or, hey, Tom Brokaw, or whoever the newsman is, you're white, don't talk about blacks. So at the end of the day, right, at least me, myself, I realize that there is a certain amount of ignorance that is going to come with certain topics on YouTube, because to be honest, not being arrogant or whatever, you have ignorant people out there, right? You have ignorant people out there watching. Everybody does not have the same intellectual understanding. Everybody does not have the same rationale, and everybody does not have the same comprehension. So at the end of the day, me, myself, being the YouTube content creator, I have to realize this, I have to know this, I have to understand this, and I have to decide, is this stuff worth the backlash I may receive? A lot of times, right, because when you do YouTube, you will have people who will watch your videos and they want you to champion whatever agenda they're pushing. And you will have some dude actually become angry and get mad at you because you don't believe what they believe, or you know you're not pushing what they feel should be pushed. And these dudes will not allow you the freedom of having your own opinion, right? And so they'll say, oh man, chill, you scared, you ain't saying this, you not handling this. You know, some dude from I believe his
We know progress looks different for everyone. That's why you can find Cedars-Sinai locations with the best doctors across Los Angeles. Because your progress is our progress. Visit your nearby Cedars-Sinai today.
His YouTube handle was, he was from Detroit forever or something. That may not be it, but he was definitely from Detroit. He was just saying basically that you guys, you know, you act like you're scared of the Mexicans. You don't say this, you don't say that, right? But my whole thinking on that is, at the end of the day, like I said, man, I'm going to be held accountable for whatever I say. If it's about the Mexicans, if it's about a black gang that I'm not part of, right? And my life is a million times better than it was 7 years ago, 10 years ago, right? When I went to jail, my daughter was 8 months old. When I got out, my daughter was 25 years old, right? My daughter deserves the right to have.
He said, when I went to jail, my daughter was 8 months old. When I came home, she was 25. Dizan.
Father, man, I love being able to go over there. You guys know what I did for my daughter on her 30th birthday? I gave my daughter 30 presents. Each present had $30 inside the present, right? And so do the math on that. Then on top of that, one card had $100 in there. So I ended up giving my daughter $1,000 cash. Also, along with these various different 30 presents, extremely pricey presents, right?
Hey, shout out to bro. 1,000 cash and 30 pricey gifts. Shout out to bro. He made it for them years the best he could. I can respect that.
Things like that are more important to me than potentially putting myself at risk to some dumb YouTube beef. I have 3 grandkids, man. They love when I come over there, take them to the store. We go to get this, we go to get that. I take them to get frozen yogurt or ice cream. La Michoacana is the ice cream that we love to go and get, right? So seeing the joy in their faces when G-Dad comes over there, because I don't do the grandpa shit. I'm too fly to be grandpa. I'm G-Dad, you know what I'm saying? So when G-Dad comes over there, they love for me to take them to the ice cream truck and do this and do that, right? So me knowing potentially certain videos will possibly cause me trouble because I'm not going for nothing in the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going for a person getting at me foul and all that. So by me knowing me, I try to stay in my lane. I don't try to add potentially extra hostility to my program. Right now, if another person wants to engage in that old type of stuff and get caught up and get himself sent back to prison, that's him, man. Because I do know when you doing YouTube, some may like you when you here, but once you gone, man. You don't hear nobody talking about Crip Mac no more or some of these other dudes who was on YouTube and then for whatever reason they're no longer here. People want you to be their entertainment for the moment, right? And for whatever reason, when you can no longer entertain them, they'll find something else on YouTube that's entertaining. So my whole point of making this video is, right, that for any YouTube creator, when you make a video, you have to be able to discern the response you're going to get. And if you're unwilling to deal with the backlash that may come from the video, then just don't make the video, right? I'm not just to sit back, cry, and be upset because people don't like certain videos that I make if I already know the potential of what I'm going to receive in terms of comments when I make the video. Anyway, you already know who it is. It's your boy 16 to Life.
All right, bro. Yeah, that's that, man. We finna get up out into the next one. Chat, y'all stay around. You finna get up out into the next one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content on the red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, man. It's free. Avenue Angel Suites free. We go. All right. Let me see. Hold on. You guys, sit down somewhere. Thank you. Bounce around this house, bro. That's all they be doing. Bounce around my house. Sit down somewhere. All I hear is little feet just running through my house. Oh, man, I'm burnt out. Hey, I am P's and Q's. I am not getting involved in that conversation. Now, you see, I just didn't say anything. And let my silence be the answer. I never said that you were a liar. I'll just say that. I never said that you were a liar. I will just say that. At no point did I say that that was a lie of a statement. I'm just not saying nothing at all. You know, politically correct. Politically correct, man. I got one more, Reg, dog. I got one more. Y'all niggas are sick, bro. You niggas in the chat are sick. All right, man. I want to get into, hey, man, Diddy's shooting victim spoke out. Diddy's shooting victim. So did y'all know that night in the club, Diddy shot the girl, not Shine. Now, they say that she been saying this for years. I didn't know. You feel me? I didn't know. I ain't know nothing about it. You feel me? What's this nigga Reg Dog stupid. This nigga thought she was cute in them little shorts. Like, where the fuck you going? Nigga, sit your ass. Sit your little ass down, little spicy tamale mommy. Sit down, tamale mommy. You feel me? You better sit down, tamale mommy. You better sit down, tamale mommy. All right, hold on. Oh, barnacles. All right, boom. Big chop. Diamonds on my wrist. Make it hot. Chili pot split. What's the deal? We're trapping in 10 and trapping. We back in the same. Like you're cracking the same, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like, make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's good news you can use. It's good knowledge, though. You can't get nobody's college, though, big dog. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest of what we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's good news you can use. It's good knowledge, though. You can't get in nobody's college, though. Make sure you get into that. You ain't got into that. You feel me? You feel me? We got 10K. Oh, I didn't even see that tan khaki pants was in the chat. I know you better sit down, tamale mommy. That's what I know. Better sit down, tamale mommy. Like button. Anyway, notification bell at the top. Hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Hit that description button. Follow the new page, Paging 10. If you ain't got into that, make sure you get into all of that. You feel me? You feel me, man? Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. Real quick before I get into this video, I want to take this time to point out the fact that sit your ass down somewhere, white shorts. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Sit the fuck down somewhere. Sit your little glasses down somewhere. Sit your white ass shorts down somewhere and chill the fuck out. You over here trying to be cute and all that type of shit. You better sit the fuck down. You better sit the fuck. I was sitting down, my nigga. You're funny. You're funny, my nigga. Okay. I was sitting down. You're funny. Okay. You funny? You funny, Maria? Remind me of the West Side Story? You funny? My nigga said I was sitting down. Okay. You hilarious, huh? I see you, Monique. We finna jump back into this Contiana, though. We got the woman that Diddy victim cries recounting the day that Diddy shot her in the face. No, look at Diddy popping into Molly Mommy. Get interesting. Let's get into this content. Without no further ado, the don'ts, man. Let's get into it. Let's go. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue.
Natonya Rubin, happy to have you on the platform.
Thank you. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Yes, indeed. So before we get into your story, introduce yourself to the people.
Okay, I'm Natonya Rubin. I am a mother. I am a widow. God rest my husband's soul. I am a lover of art. I have a reupholstery business. I'm a life insurance agent. I am a woman of many things. I'm also a victim survivor. I like to know.
Let's get to the part about Diddy shooting you in the face.
What you did to make him shoot you? Okay. Nothing. September 27th, 1999, shot. I'm also a victim survivor. I like to call myself a survivor. I was a victim of a shooting that night in the club, December 27th, 1999, shot in the face by Sean Puffy Combs. I was an innocent bystander. There's this notion online, what you did to make him shoot you? Nothing. But not that I or anybody deserved it. I was an innocent bystander, but I am a survivor. 24-year survivor.
So with that being said, right, if you don't mind, can you give me a play-by-play of everything that took place when you got shot by Diddy at the nightclub?
Okay, I can say I was at a girlfriend's house. We hung out for the holiday. My kids were spending Christmas with my grandmother. Everybody I had decided against going initially because I'd gotten saved, so I wasn't really out and about. But my girlfriends were like, come on. One of our girlfriends.
She said, I got saved. I was not with you that night. I mean, I guess you didn't die after getting shot in the face, so he was with you. But goodness gracious, you got punished for being a heathen. Sheesh. What's with Diddy party?
Her name is Big Stacy. She's a party promoter in the New York City area. And I decided, I'm going to go to support Stacey because we're friends and we supported each other in our endeavors. So I went out to support her promoting her own party that was at New Year's Eve. I wasn't going to go to the New Year's Eve party, so I went ahead after Christmas and went with them to the party. We were getting dressed. I didn't really have any clothes to go out over there. Like I said, I hadn't been going out. And so I was going to go home to get clothes. And they were all saying, come on, Eb. Everybody calls me Ebony for short. Come on, Eb, don't go home. If you go home, you're not going to come back. And they were probably right. If I went all the way home to the section of Brooklyn I lived in, I wasn't going to come back. So my girlfriend said, why don't you wear one of my outfits? So I'm like, nah, I'm not going to wear your outfit. I'll go to my sister's house. Went to my sister's house, got an outfit to wear, came back because it was relatively close in the same section of Brooklyn, Crown Heights. I came back and I was getting myself together to go. They had already complained that I was taking too long. I took too long. So they were already moving out of the door down to the car. In my foray towards the front door, I was putting my earring in, and my girlfriend Kelly, whose house we were at, had a big Rottweiler named Brick. Brick jumps up, stands fully tall, and puts his feet on my back, on my shoulder, and it knocks my earring out of my hand.
Can we get to the point?
Now, I know it was God. God talks to me all the time. So I was like, beauty salon, I don't really... And
my bad, I'm trying to get to the point.
Went to the friend that was repaid to
me.
Had a heel got to the club.
You're talking about like all the signs God gave you not to be there, baby. Let's talk about what happened when you got there.
We pull up to the block, and there are 2 ambulances at the front of the block as you turn the corner, halfway in the street and halfway on the sidewalk on each side, narrowing the stream of traffic to 1 lane. And I instantly said, 2 ambulances? Are they expecting somebody to die? What is this? Because I had never, ever seen that at a club or at this club. And it just stood out as so weird to me. My friends were like, I had just gotten saved. So they were like, oh, come on, hallelujah. Don't start with all that. Making their jokes. You know how it is. I'm from New York. We got thick skin. I'm not bothered by it. But it stood out to me instantly. It was a very cold day. So when we got to the front of the club, there were lots of people outside. And anyone who's familiar with the club scene knows, especially a club that's considered popping, they're always going to leave some degree of a line outside so that the additional people who arrive think, oh, wow, look at all these people. It must really be jumping. It's just a whole marketing thing for the nightclub scene. It's what they do. So there were tons of people outside. We pulled up to we got out. We went in front of the club, and so many people. I can say that I was relatively popular, and I knew so many people out there. And everybody kept saying, Ab, what you doing here? I thought you was in the church. I thought what you coming to preach a sermon? People were making jokes and stuff like that. And I thought it was funny. We laughed. And I was like, no, I'm just out here chilling, helping Stacey promote. And everybody kept calling my name. People were just, because people had kind of steered away from me for a while. You know how it is.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Let's get to
From the drink, you good? I just was like, oh, I'm good. Y'all go ahead. I was only in the club an hour and 15 minutes before I got shot.
Okay, let's get to that.
While I was standing there, right across from me at the other side, which is where the bar was, I saw Scar. Matthew Allen, the guy that Puffy got into the fight with, that caused this whole melee to take place. I knew Scar. Scar's mother lived across the street from one of my beauty salons. I've known Scar from the street. I've known him for years, and we were cool. So he's like, hey, what you doing in here? Because he knew I got saved too. And so he's like, uh-oh, praise the Lord, you up in here? What you doing in here? Everybody was shocked to see me there because they all knew. That's how 10
Damn, get to the point, girl.
Tons of people there.
Tons of people there. I know all saved. Like,
and one of the guys that was with Scar slapped him in the face with a wad of money.
Cool. God damn.
Sway. And that's when they got into this whole...
Like, she's dragging it. Get to the point, baby.
Shine's song was on. It was going off. And Black Rob's song, Whoa, was coming on. So that little intro, like, that instrumentation. And so people were like, it was a current song at the time. It was popping. People were feeling themselves. And they started, posturing and bravado. And everybody was hyped. As they came through with that kind of mentality, they bumped into Scar's back. Now, Scar's back was to the walkway. So he couldn't see who was coming. He was facing the bar. His back was to the walkway. As they came through, they pushed him, and his drink went in his face. So like anybody, if somebody pushes you from the back, he elbowed back, like, get off of me. When he elbowed back, they tried to push. And so it made the whole crowd start swaying. And that's when they got into this whole interaction, like, yo, you know, he apparently, I don't know all the details of in that, but I know, I didn't know them firsthand at the time. I do know them now. You know, he tried to say something to him or whatever, and then they said whatever they said.
Now, somebody bumping you or spilling your whole drink in your face and then kind of being like, so what about it, is definitely going to cause a negative reaction on anybody.
And then one of the guys that was with Scar, apparently Puffy gestured in some type of way that they didn't like, and one of the guys that was with Scar slapped him in the face with a wad of money. It was apparently Puffy gestured in some type.
A nigga smacked Puffy with the chili. Puffy got chili smacked.
A way that they didn't like.
Puffy got chili smacked.
And one of the guys that was with Scar slapped him in the face with a wad of money. It was like the young guys are now doing that little phone brick thing. Well, he had this wad of money in his hand for whatever reason, because I wasn't standing near them. I was across. But all I know is I saw when he swung and slapped, and money was raining through the sky and falling to the floor. Everybody started trying to run and pick up money, and it was just craziness. It was lights, action, camera, people scurrying for money, trying to catch money out of the sky, and that melee was still taking place. Now, when I saw that, I turned around to my friend, and I was like, uh-oh. Is getting crazy in here. You see this? And never in a million years did I think it would escalate to a shooting. I thought it was male bravado. It was cold as ice outside, so I had no reason to believe it would get to that. But in no time, one thing led to another. The money was falling down, and then I hear the raised voices, and I see Shine and Puffy start backing back. Now, we don't all watch the Hood movie or whatever. We know what it looks like when people are backing back and reaching from their hip to pull. So as they were backing back, they were drawing from their hip. And I turned to tell my friend, like, oh, girl, watch out. Oh, my God. Because there was really nowhere for me to go. Where I was standing, there was a wrought iron metal rail to my back. I couldn't go. There was a drop over that. In fact, one of my friends fell over it onto the dance floor after everything happened. There was nowhere for me to go. And so as they were going back, they were backing back, like literally walking backwards towards the door, drawing from their hip. I told my friend, I said, oh my God, watch out. As I turned back to look at them, I watched them bow. Both of them fired, and the muzzle flash was like, phew, phew. Shine's muzzle flash was a little higher. He was on the side closest to the bar. Puffy's muzzle flash was a little lower.
Letting Shine take this woo-wop in 1-2 step and then sending people to testify against Shine, knowing that you did it, and this girl saying that, nah, he did it, and whoopty bam this, and whoopty bam that, makes me wonder, too, why the state of whatever, New York, wherever, blah, 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 didn't convict him based off the eyewitness testimony. But even deeper than that, I'm willing to bet that Diddy would have let J-Lo take the beef for that. I'm willing to bet that Diddy would have let that motherfucker go down. J-Lo would have been up out of here for that one. Her little pretty Jenny from the block, ass, she would have been Jenny in the cell. I'm sure Diddy would have put that case on her if he could have put it on Shine. He wasn't going.
And he was on the side closest to where I was, straight ahead from me. I watched them both fire their guns. I watched them. I got hit right here, in my nose, in between my eyes, which means I'm facing directly at you. Just like I'm looking at you, and I can tell you got on black shades. They kind of look like Cazelles and an Adidas shirt. That's exactly how I was looking at him. And I watched him shoot me. So, not to digress, it always bugs me when people say, how can you be sure? The same way you're sure when your man is lying to you, or when your woman is lying to you, or the same way you're sure when you ask your kids a question and they do that little thing they do when they're not being honest and you know they're telling a story. I'm that sure. We know people that we love. We know people's tells or body language or whatever. The same way you're sure that I have on a green shirt, I'm certain that he shot me. Now, was he aiming at me? Was I the object of his fire? Absolutely not. I should not have been, because I didn't do anything to him. But is that what resulted? Absolutely, because I see a lot of people online get stuck on that. Oh, well, why would he shoot you? What did you do? Did you owe him money? And I'm like, class, pay attention.
But damn, like, even if she did owe him money, that's reasons for her to get shot in the face. Like, even if she did owe him some chili, that's grounds to knock one on her.
Bullets don't have names, and they don't have predetermined destinations. Once they come out of the gun, they're going to go wherever they go. And that's the thing about crime and shooting people. You cannot guarantee that what you're aiming at is what you're going to hit. Because you might be a thug, but it doesn't mean you have good aim. You might be a criminal, but it doesn't mean you have good aim. And that is exactly how I sit here today. Because some thug criminal with an attitude and an ego that was outside of control decided he was going to fire a gun in a crowded nightclub and shot me in my face. By the grace of God, I am here. The first thing I said when the bullet hit me, and listen, when right before the muzzle flash went off, when I turned back to look, I heard God's voice say, relax, you are about to get hit, calm down. And when I screamed, no, pop, pop, and it hit me dead in my face. And I never passed out. I never fell. I never cried. Everybody started running. And just like when you watch a TV show or a movie and there's one person standing in a spot and everybody else is moving in fast motion and that one person is just in that spot, whatever they do looks a little slower, but that everybody else is moving fast, that's exactly what it was like. Everybody was running, trying to get places. It was chaos. It was chaos. When that door, the first few people ran out of the door flew open. And remember, I was in that line sight, straight from the staircase, straight towards the front door. As soon as the bullet hit me, I threw my hands up and screamed out, no, God, don't take me. I'm not finished raising my kids. I have work to do. I screamed that at the top of my lungs. I said, I'm not going. Don't take me. I have work to do. I have to raise my children. And
I'm not saying that her story is not true. I'm just saying that she adds so many unnecessary details. It makes it hard to hear everything outside of the point because she surrounded the point with so much unnecessary fat on this story. Just tell what happened. He was in the club. An argument broke out. His homie smacked him with some chili. Diddy got hot. He upped the blink. Bow. Fire. You know what I'm saying? You caught one to the face. And then that's that. You feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, it's hard. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's false. But this story is sounding hard to believe. 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 You feel me? Like, it's so much bullshit wrapped around what you're saying a bunch of nothing. Like, I'm not saying it's true. I ain't saying it's false. I ain't saying it's true. I ain't saying it's false. I'm just saying it's a little hard to believe. It's a little hard to believe.
As I said that, the door flew open and I could feel that total rush of that cold December 27th morning air. It was freezing out there. And it passed right before the air. You ever watch Star Trek and they say, beam me up, Scotty? And they start to pixelate? My body started doing that. I felt my body pixelating. I didn't even feel like a look felt.
Now your body is buffering? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get together. Who, Lord, be with me. Jesus, be offense. God, help me. Be with me. God, I'm trying not to be an ain't shit nigga. God, please. She just said she was buffering. You started pixelating?
I could feel the cold air from the front door rush through me, pass through me, go into the front of me, and pass out the back of me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm dying. Because I had never felt that sensation. I've always felt like a full, solid woman that I am. I felt the air come to my front, pass through my flesh, and come out the back. So all I could think was, this is what death feels like. I feel like I'm separating. My pieces are separating, and I'm dying. And that is what I thought. Now, I don't know what to call that frame of mind. I was conscious. I was fully aware. I looked to the side, and I saw this guy laying on the floor under the lip of the bar. And I said, oh, my God, he died. And I stood there and prayed for him because my mentality was, he got shot in this. We had shared this situation. He got shot, and I got shot. I thought I was dying, and I already thought he was dead. So I didn't want him to face God.
All right. I'm sorry. This is red dots to the left. You know the rest. Free Avenue usually is free. We go. This right here is just. I'm sorry. I think the last little bit of energy I had out of me, bro. I'm finna smoke a blunt and probably take my ass to sleep. Y'all be easy for the rest of the night, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. This girl right here, she killed the forest. Free Avenue 82 is free. We are gone.